Thanks for waking up and joining us. I'm Taylor Leverett, joined by Christian Morgan.
Good morning, and 6 o'clock right on the dot. Taylor, a busy night for a lot of folks in Greensboro in the weather department.
Yes, woke me up out of my sleep, the flash flood warning.
And maybe you've been getting those warnings on your phone here the last couple of hours. Just want to let you know that's not new flash flood warnings that are being issued. It's the same one from last night. They just keep extending it to account for flooded roads that'll persist for a while this morning.
Yeah, that's right. And parts of Greensboro got 3 to 5 inches of rain in just 90 minutes or so. To put it in perspective, that's equivalent to the amount of rain the Triad got from Debbie on Thursday in a fraction of the time. We had crews out last night getting a first-hand look at the flash flooding. You can see here at a residence retreat at Copper Creek, cars parked in a parking lot submerged in floodwater. Drivers even trying to escape the waters by driving through it. But the North Carolina emergency management officials caution against driving in floodwaters. And over in Buckhorn Drive, one resident came home to his fence damaged from the floodwaters. You can see individual pieces of brick scattered in the lawn and water still streaming as the homeowner works to clean up that damage. He says the flooding hasn't been this bad and he's going to have to take that fence down and rebuild it.
You know, weekend where we should be, you know, celebrating and hanging out with friends and that sort of thing. And here we are, 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to sweep up brick, you know, out of the middle of our street. So kind of frustrating.
Several hours later, now the rain has cleared. The flash flood warning ended roughly 15 minutes ago. What we can expect for the rest of the weekend, Christian.
And 6:02 right now on this Saturday morning. Do want to let you know that flood warning was set to expire a couple of minutes ago, but has since been now extended, and it goes until 7:45 this morning. It's not for all of Guilford County, it's just for parts of Greensboro, and especially on the west side of town here. You go toward Friendly, Bryan Boulevard, Benjamin Parkway, New Garden, Brassfield, that area, that's where that flood warning does persist until 7:45. And just look, 3 inches of rain in several areas, but look, near that Friendly Lake area, down along Friendly Avenue, 5 inches of rain in some cases, 4 inches of rain over in New Garden. You're looking at 3 to 4 inches of rain along Benjamin Parkway and up to Bryan Boulevard. It would make sense why we're having flash flooding and big time furious flash flooding last night. We're talking about 5 inches of rain in some cases on top of 3, 4, maybe 5 inches in some cases that you got from Debbie. So there are some folks who've gotten close to 10 inches of rain over the last 72 hours or so. And take a look. Here's why this happened. We had a cold front on the way that, of course, produced some thunderstorms. But what happens when that front is so slow moving is the storms actually stall out over our area for a while. So it just rained and rained and rained and rained and rained until, of course, everything overflowed, and it didn't take a lot to do that with all the rain that we got from Debbie. Now, thankfully, our rain has come to an end. That flood warning, of course, will persist. There's a little downpour near the Charlotte area, but it's fizzling out, so I don't expect it to impact us here in the Piedmont. Let's get you started out the door this morning, and you'll take a live look over downtown High Point. We're out the door in the mid-70s in most of our Triad cities. Adamsboro at 73, Lexington at 73. We're down to 68 in Wilkesboro this morning. Sunshine comes back and we warm it up pretty nicely into the upper 80s as we go into this afternoon, but it is still summertime, and with that front close by, we could have another round of pop-up showers and storms getting into this evening and on into tonight. Expect most of us to end up staying dry though. There's your plan for today. Low 80s by lunchtime, upper 80s for the middle of the afternoon. That isolated storm chance really doesn't creep back in until late this evening. So most of your outdoor plans should be in good shape for today and in good shape for Sunday in the mid 80s and mainly dry to round out the weekend. Coming up though, even though Debbie is gone, we've got something else that we're eyeing down in the tropics. So I've got more on that.